Hey guys, welcome back. It's Shelby and I'm super excited about today's craft. So lately I've been really wanting just like a beautiful like ice blue satin gown or dress that I could wear around, just like a long flowy maxi dress with lots of frills, just something like really beautiful and soft. I think that'd be great for fall, and yeah, that's just what I've been really on the search for. And unfortunately, for whatever reason, satin is like super expensive. Like I understand if it's like 100% silk, but I just want something that's shiny and looks nice. And everything I found that like fits the bill is, I'm not even lying, upwards of $200, $300, $600. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I was like, obviously I'm not going to spend that, and I want the dress anyway, so I'm going to make my own today by executing what I think is a genius idea and DIYing a bathrobe into a beautiful satin dress. So I found a bathrobe for like $25 on Amazon. I'll link it below, and it's beautiful. It's basically the exact color that I want, and the lines are so similar to what I want. It doesn't look like a bathrobe at all. It looks like the same lines of the dress that I want. So I got that, and it was a beautiful peacock blue, which I didn't actually want. I wanted more of like an ice or slate blue, but in all the comments they said it's more of a slate blue, and it came in and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. This is the color. It's actually not a peacock blue, so I'm really happy with that. It's more of a, it's not even a slate blue. It doesn't have that much gray in it. I would say it's more of a like, I don't know, like dark periwinkle, or like, yeah, maybe like a dark periwinkle blue. Like it's not a peacock blue, but I didn't know that when I ordered it. And so I ordered thread as well, because I'm gonna need thread, and I ordered that in peacock blue. And I had my monitor up and I had the screens up next to each other, and they were a perfect match on my screen, but they are not a perfect match in real life. So this is definitely more of a true peacock blue, and this is more of a like, I don't know, robin's egg blue, I guess, a little bit darker. I'm gonna go with like I don't know, almost like a forget-me-not. It's an icy blue. It's definitely not slate blue. It doesn't have enough gray in it. It's more of a true color. It's beautiful. It's basically exactly what I want. When I pulled it out of the package, I was like, oh, this is it. So my thread doesn't match exactly, but it's close enough that I'm fine with it. Also, one thing I did is, because I don't want it to fit like a robe, like you know how robes are big and like voluminous and they just fold you in and they're wonderful. That is very much a like robe look, and I don't want that. So I ordered it in the smallest size I could, and figured that if I had to tighten it, I would, but it actually fits really well as far as just barely fitting, or not just barely fitting, but just barely fitting for a robe, but like fitting well for a wrap dress. So that's what I want. I also got this, which is just a pack of snaps. You can get these seriously anywhere. I have like a tiny little sewing kit that I got from Walgreens years ago, because I always manage to like break or rip things, catch clothes on doors when I walk by, etc. So I always have a sewing kit somewhere with me, and it comes with 2 snaps in that too. I just wanted some extras to have around, but you can literally get them in like a $2 sewing kit, so don't worry about that. But I will link everything I use down in the description below, along with my socials, if you want to make your own. I'm gonna try it on so you guys can see what we're working with, and we'll get started. So I'm just in leggings and a cami, because that is the least amount of clothing I am comfortable wearing on camera, to try this on. So this is the robe, and it's beautiful. And you guys, it has pockets on both sides. Where's the other one? There it is. Pockets, amazing. Second off, it came with 2 tie belts, so that was unexpected and really cool. So you see what I mean? It wasn't like a big robe that you wrap yourself in. It just kind of barely fits exactly how I would want the dress to fit. It's a lovely, beautiful full-length robe. It's got these little bell sleeve details, and also a similar frill on the bottom. It's just a little something extra that I think is beautiful. So I'm going to get rid of these to start with, because they look like robe belts. I'm gonna pick them up off the floor. Basically what I'm going to be doing is attaching a snap here, because obviously I need a snap there. And then there is a tie in here, so I'm gonna leave that side tied. This side, I just need like a snap here and here, and then a belt to close it with, so that it doesn't like completely open when I move, and it is just like a workable satin dress. So that's what we're doing. So you're going to start just by prepping your thread on your needle like usual. Get out a couple of these snaps, 2 or 3 depending on how many you want to use. This is a variety pack, so there's actually a bunch of different sizes in there, which I think is great for different projects. I just went ahead and used the smaller snaps. I just thought those would work, and they're going to be easier to hide in the hem. This is a thin hemline on this robe, so I wanted something that would fit just within the seam lines themselves. Next up, we pinned exactly where I want the snaps to lie. Basically, I did this just by trying the robe on and then figuring out where I wanted them to cross and just putting pins in them. Next up, we are sewing our snaps. This is super easy craft, super easy to do. Like literally, you're just sewing on a snap. So I like to lock the snaps into place, figure out which side is going where, and then run your needle around it and tie the thread, and then put it on the very back side of the fabric. I did it over the hem itself just so that it's easier to disguise. The hem is double walled, and because of that, I'm able to go through one side of the hem and really secure the snap in place with the thread without actually transferring to the other side of the fabric. I'm going to do a close-up so you can see, but it's really going to hide the snap. You're not going to be able to see it from the back side because I'm only going through one side and one layer of the fabric, and on the other side there's nothing there. You can't see it. So it's like a special hidden little snap, and that's what we're going for. It's not such a big deal on the other side of the fabric because the snap is going to be coming across and snapping into it and therefore covering the other one, but the snaps that are on the outside edge of the wrapping fabric, it's really important, at least for me visually, to make sure that we only go through one wall of the fabric. So once I've got one snap done on the top, I'm going to sew the other side down on the other side of the fabric so that they're able to snap together, and then do this again down by my waist. Since I will be wearing a belt with this dress, I only ended up doing 2 of them, especially since the inner wrap of the dress on the waist has a tie to tie off to the side. So that side's actually pretty secure. So I just did the bust line and the hip level with snaps, and then I'm going to add a belt, and here's how it turned out. Alright you guys, so here is how the dress turned out. It is a gorgeous day to evening V-cut wrap dress, which is so flattering on so many different body types, so I really love that. Obviously, the color is stunning, just a beautiful kind of robin's egg blue. I did pair it with this flat metal gold belt that I also got off Amazon, just because I think blue and gold is such a beautiful combination. I really love pairing them together when at all possible. This belt I did not actually get for this dress. I just saw it in my closet and was like, that needs to go with it for styling. So it also kind of lends itself to making it look more like a dress, because oftentimes satin dresses, if they're not like completely sleeveless, can look like a robe in general. So between the belt, the styling, the actual cut, the fact that it fits like a dress because I bought a smaller size, I didn't have it like wrapping over and enveloping me like a robe does, as well as the beautiful silhouette. It's got short sleeves and kind of a bell frill detail on both the sleeves and the hem of the dress, so it really looks more like a dress silhouette than your typical kind of boxy kimono robe style. And all those elements come together to create just like a gorgeous dress. Like, I am so pumped to wear this. This is so beautiful. I feel beautiful and elegant and comfortable in it. And yeah, I really love it. I can't wait to wear it out and incorporate it in my wardrobe. And I hope you guys liked the video. Maybe you want to make your own, because it is seriously so easy. It's just 2 snaps kind of here and here. Close it up, maybe wear a belt, a hat, heels, whatever you want, style it your way, but it is a fun, fabulous frock, and I hope you guys really like it and enjoy it as much as I did making it for you guys. So thanks so much for joining me here today, guys. I'll see you here again soon. Bye for now.